Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we have some more figurine news and some news regarding the Persona 5 The Stage Part 2, which will be coming around in Japan, in case you guys are wanting to know stuff about that. But moving on first, we're going to be talking about the Persona 3 Dancing in the Moonlight Aigis, I believe that's the way you say it, Aigis figurine. We have pre-orders, which are open, releasing August 2021. Same thing as the Haru, it's releasing around that same time as well, which you can also do pre-orders on. I have a video that I made just before this explaining details about how to get that one and where the pre-orders are for that, and when it releases as well. But we actually have pictures for this, and keep in mind this is the Dancing in the Moonlight version of her, not just the regular version, but we actually have some pictures here and other stuff as well. I know I've been doing a lot of these figurine things, but it seems to be the only real news we've had recently regarding Persona stuff in general, even SMT stuff. We really haven't gotten a ton of stuff about that recently, but sorry if it seems like I'm doing a lot of these figurine videos. There really just is not a ton else to really be talking about. But once again, these figurines are really cool. I do like going over them, so please drop a like if you like these figurines and you like this kind of content and like talking about this kind of stuff. I think it's really cool. But yeah, so here's one of the first pictures here. Now I gotta admit, her outfit looks pretty dope, pretty sick in the Dancing in the Moonlight version. If you guys haven't played that, it's the dancing game, the dancing Persona games. It's kind of like a rhythm game, I guess you could say. But these look really nice. They even do some like photoshopping in the background. They don't do that for the other models for their pictures or the other figurines. They don't do that sort of in the background for the other figurines, but for this one they did, which it honestly looks really nice. I'm pretty cool that they decided to do that kind of stuff. I don't know why they needed the ass shot there, but they did that. But this looks pretty dope. I like this whole thing in general. And we have some of the actual stuff here. 200 millimeters, including the base material as ABS and PVC, the sculptor, blah, blah, blah. That's all there. But let's move on over to the big thing here. So it's 16,800 yen, which is going to be about $168. So you could say somewhere around 150 to 200, sort of depending on where you live. If it's USD, it's probably going to be more towards $150, probably about 155, 150, 160, somewhere around that area in terms of USD. Plus you got to keep in mind shipping, so it'll probably end up equaling about $10 extra, considering that these are probably going to be shipping straight from Japan, distributed there and everything else. So overall, this model looks pretty nice. I like covering this stuff because I think these are pretty dope. I never end up having enough money to buy these myself, but I like covering them and just looking at them because overall they're a pretty nice art piece, and those people over at Persona, they know what they're doing. They make cool characters. They're always cool to have them as figurines just based off of how cool the designs are for them, and she's sort of the mascot for them. So yeah, or the mascot for Persona 3 anyway. It's not an animal or something like that. It's an actual just like robot or whatever, turned into human, whatever way you want to look at, however far you've played the game. But yeah, so that is basically it for this figurine. But let's move on over to the Persona 5 The Stage Part 2. So if you guys have not seen this, or if you guys have played the Persona 5 rhythm game, you will know that in that there was some actual music from it. The Persona 5P, I guess what you could call it, or something like that. Somewhere along those lines is what they ended up actually calling it. But this looks to be a fully revamped version of this. So this is the part 2 of this, the stage play adaptation of Persona 5. Persona 5 stage has been announced. So they have done these live concerts where they go on stage and sort of reenact certain bits, but they've also done the music stuff as well. Some of the music stuff can be actually in the Persona 5 rhythm game. If you guys have played that before, some of that stuff is in there. So they do a lot of live action stuff in terms of just the Persona games in general when it comes to the music, when it comes to just, you know, stage performances. And it looks like this is going to include more characters than what it did last time. We have, you know, Kamoshida, we have I think the principal there, I think that's who it is, and then the I can't remember his freaking name. Anyway, we got Makoto there, we got Akechi, we got Ryuji, we got An there on side. So we have the whole gang here, and Joker and Morgana, of course. But this is going to be the second iteration of that, and we actually have details on where it's going to be at and where it's going to be scheduled at in Japan, if you're actually able to get there. If you already live in Japan, I guess you got kind of lucky, just because it's kind of hard to get you know, around. It's kind of hard to fly anywhere. But the first performances will be at the KT Zep Yokohama in Yokohama, October 1st, 2020 until October 4th, 2020. The second performances will be set in Senkai Hall Breeze in Osaka from October 17th, 2020 until October 18th, 2020. As a part one, the screenplay, direction, and music lyrics will be by Hideyuki Nishimori. So, you know, it's kind of hard to say. Like I said, they added more characters, including Makoto Nijima, and there's a whole list of who the characters are done by, who is even voicing Morgana down there. So there's the list of all of the different characters that are going to be in this. We got Morgana, we got Sojiro, Junya, Madara, with the principal, Kakawa, Kami, Mishima, Nijima, Kechi, Nijima then again. And we got the whole cast here on Ryuji, blah, blah, blah. They're all in here. We got the whole gang set up in here for this one, it seems like. Especially with having Makoto. I think they've probably seen the popularity of Makoto and decided that this time having her in it was probably a pretty good idea. Either way, this looks pretty cool. I think the cast of characters they did for this is really nice. I think they did a pretty good job at that. I would love to see this kind of thing, but of course it's pretty far away, and I don't think I stand a chance getting over there, even if I wanted to go right now. Even if I had the time and the money to do so, I don't think I'd stand a chance getting out of America to go over there, especially America of all places. You know, they probably wouldn't want to let me in, just judging off of how bad things have gotten here. But yeah, I think that's gonna wrap up this video, guys. Hopefully we get some more news, more stuff to be released here in the future. I'd like to cover some deeper topics, better topics. I'm going to be having another video come out that's sort of higher production. I'm going to be making that here soon. That's going to be released, so expect another one of my top 10 videos like I had before, but this time it's going to be a little bit different. It's not going to be a top 10, but it's going to be a higher production, more in-depth, deeper analysis of just Persona 5 in general, Persona 5 the Royal in general, and where it compares to the rest of the RPG world, or the JRPG world, I guess, in comparison. But yeah, thank you guys for all the support. Thank you for getting me past 1,100 subscribers. I really appreciate that, guys. Like, comment, subscribe for more content, and always, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.